guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and thank you for clicking on this video because it's gonna be a good one. I did a lot of research before this video. I found 4 amazing matches from Sin Wung, who is Expo Master. He's widely considered the best player in all of CRL Asia. He's an incredible player because of his deck versatility. He can play every deck. When you see Expo Master, the name, you think Expo. He seldom plays Expo, although we will share a replay against Expo versus Golem. If any of you guys want some tips against a hard counter, Golem lightning at that, and he comes away somehow with the victory. So it's kind of a best of Expo Master here, and I can't wait to show these replays to you guys because I think you'll walk away with a much better understanding of the player, the caliber of player that Expo Master is, and a lot more respect for the guy, especially once you see him on December 1st in the CRL World Finals with Kingzone Dragon X, his team. So here we go. The first match here from Expo Master is against Reiki Jones, who also will be at the World Finals representing Ponos Esports, who has another stacked roster. They're a Japanese team in CRL. But guys, the 4 deck links that I'll be showing you guys will be in the description below if you want to try any of the decks out. I love his deck selection. He's not afraid to take a meta deck and sub in cards that he likes. So you can tell 2 of them right off the bat here. It's going to be the Guards and the Inferno Tower, which we haven't seen yet, but is in this deck. I bet you can't even guess the win condition at first glance on this deck. There's the Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower and Guards. Expo Master loves a strong defense. And I think it's really cool, and it's probably kind of something that a lot of you guys can take away from this video too, is that he's not afraid to make adjustments, you know, and that goes with every deck that I show here to you guys on the channel. Maybe I'm sharing a Giant deck and you have problems with whatever, you have problems with Royal Giant in your trophy range. Well, sub in that mini P.E.K.K.A. Don't be afraid to make substitutions where they benefit you, given your ladder range or just given your propensity to you know, how you are as a player, basically. So here we go, guys, into double elixir time, and he's only used 1 graveyard so far, so really testament to the patience that you have to have as a good graveyard player. And he's very patient. He's technically sound, he's patient, he rarely makes any mistakes, and the real cool thing, aside from his versatility, is he's like a chess master, guys. Sometimes he makes unorthodox and a little bit strange plays, but it's only because he's thinking about the counter or the card that he needs in rotation 2, 3, 4, or even 5 plays in the future. He's an incredibly intimidating opponent to go against. I would hate to go against Expo Master if I was a CRL pro. So here we go, guys. A little bit of spam, a lot of bit of spam coming down the right lane. We have Magic Archer, and you can see that's the Magic Archer. Is it before or after the nerf? I'm not sure if I can even tell at this point. I think it looks like it's before the nerf. Yeah, look at that, hits that swing speed. It's got to be, right? And Magic Archer actually does connect, getting really some of the only damage that he's going to give up in this match here to that Magic Archer. And the Magic Archers are kind of stacked up in the lane. Royal Ghost now right into the lane. Royal Ghost is going to run right into those archers, and Guards are played immediately after the log comes down. Here's a log of our own here, and Ice Golem is back in rotation to block that Royal Ghost. And hey, what do you know? The Inferno Tower is back in rotation as well. And that's what I was saying, guys. The fact that he loves Inferno Tower, even in Expo decks, he loves Inferno Tower and Guards in almost all his decks, and quite a few of them that I'm going to be showing with you guys today, is he just likes a strong defense to his decks, and I love that about him. This is good poison value here. I think he's going to take it. He does. So we have the Skeletons in the poison, we have the Magic Archer in the poison, the Mega Minion in the poison, the P.E.K.K.A. is kited with another Ice Golem. That was a really smart defensive sequence there by Expo Master, and here he goes in with another graveyard push. I don't think this is going to result in too much damage because the opponent goes in with a Battle Ram, and here he goes right here. So we have Guards in cycle. He's always making sure he has either his Guards or his Inferno Tower, ideally his Guards in rotation for that Battle Ram. That way he can save the Inferno Tower for the P.E.K.K.A. if he needs it, but you can't always be so predictable, so you have to switch it up, and he does a good job of doing so. This time he doesn't even want to bother with that Magic Archer. He uses the poison against it. So I think in a second here we're going to have a base race, guys. Here we go. He's setting up with the Ice Golem and the Mega Minion in the graveyard. Now all he has on defense here are Guards, and he has Log back in cycle. Log's going to push back the Royal Ghost and the Battle Ram. Meanwhile, on offense, Mega Minion does connect with the tower there. Of course, both players just going all in at the end there, and Expo Master knew he had him just with that big, strong graveyard Mega Minion Ice Golem push. And there he is. That's the man himself, Expo Master. Let's go into match number 2 here against Beaver from Sandbox in CRL Asia, another Korean team, Sandbox. So this time, Expo Master's on the top of your screen, guys, but I hate the replays when the players at the top of the screen just annoys the hell out of me. However, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this match. This is one of my favorites of the video here. And you can see already off the bat, he's playing kind of a weird combo. Usually don't see Barbarian Barrel with bait decks. With the Goblin Barrel decks, usually you see Log. But wait till you see what this deck is, and it's really, again, just shows you that you never know what to expect when you go against Sin Wung. So here we go here. Royal Giant chops down that Dark Goblin. He has the wherewithal not to protect that Dark Goblin. He could have, you know, done many things there. Instead, he decided to just kind of reload and play defense. What did I say about the Guards Inferno Tower? He has them in like every deck. He loves Guards and he loves Inferno Tower. You never know what he's going to be playing, but you do know a couple cards that he's usually going to be playing, and it's tough to break through the Guards Inferno Tower combo. I feel like I mentioned it, you know, quite a bit here, but still, it's noteworthy that those two cards, I think, are maybe even a bit underrated, especially Guards, personally. So here, leaking a lot of Elixir is Beaver, but Beaver knows that he has such a strong defensive deck. What can he really play at this point? He'd rather have Expo Master make the first move. So then he goes in. You can tell he's trying for a P.E.K.K.A. push here in the right, and there's the P.E.K.K.A. coming down right there. Now that's going to allow Sin Wung to not be able to use his Inferno Tower here because of that E-Wiz, but he just has patience there and then drops the Guard in the pocket behind the P.E.K.K.A. in the E-Wiz. That was a beautiful value, and that's really testament to the value of Guards right there, right? Stopping a P.E.K.K.A. and an E-Wiz, all for 3 Elixir. Thank you very much. That allows him to have extra Elixir and that Elixir advantage and combo the Fireball with the Hog Rider against those rascals. So yeah, you saw it. It's Hog Rider. Hog Rider Goblin Barrel. Obviously, it looks kind of like a mid-trophy ladder deck, right? Doesn't this look like a 4,000 trophy ladder deck? It is not. This is a CRL deck playing in a contest for $1 million. And I love the kind of the ingenuity of Expo Master. And here he goes, applying some pressure here right at the bridge, trying to get a card out of the opponent's hand there, and it's an E-Wiz. So a beautiful 3-for-4 trade there. Now he has the Inferno Tower set up, and watch what you're going to see him do with the Inferno Tower. Not in this sequence, but the next Inferno Tower. It's just really a brilliant move that a lot of you guys should pay attention to. So we'll be sure we pay attention to that when it comes up. I think it might be now. Does he use Inferno Tower now? He has Dark Goblin set up for defense. Now he has the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower, however, is not going to pull the P.E.K.K.A., so he has to place the Guards there. So look at this. This is going to be beautiful here. Check out this Inferno Tower. It's going to take down the P.E.K.K.A. Now we have the Dark Goblin. We managed to evade some of those rascals. Fireball comes down, and we have a surviving... Okay, it wasn't this Inferno Tower either. Come on, Ash! Too many Inferno Towers. There's one of them, and basically I'm just going to tell you what happens, right? There's going to be an Inferno Tower placed on defense for Expo Master, and he's going to have it at like half health or 2/3 health after it's done defending. And what he does is he just keeps applying pressure with princesses at the bridge, just being very aggressive. It might be, no, it's not this time either, I guess, right? But he just keeps continuing to be very aggressive at the bridge, trying to get extra value and forcing cards out of the opponent's hand. You guys will understand more when it happens. So here we go. Guards again for the P.E.K.K.A. No big deal. And you can see Beaver must be incredibly frustrated right now. He has not gotten any damage, barely any damage, on either of Expo Master's towers. So here we go. Hog does get one big swing on that left tower, taking it down to 743, and we have the princess set up in a beautiful Barbarian Barrel that's going to pull the Royal Ghost back, make him visible. Princess will help out from the opposite side lane, and here comes another Goblin Barrel that's going to get the log out of the opponent there. Doesn't fall for the juke, but we have Guards on the Battle Ram, excuse me, and then we have a Dark Goblin on Dark Goblin here in the left lane. Hog Rider comes down again. P.E.K.K.A. is ready for him, though. That's going to deny any hits on that Hog Rider. So it has to be this time, guys. It must be, right? So Dark Goblin's going to do a little bit of work on the chip damage. We're going to send in a Goblin Barrel. The Inferno Tower will take care, forcing out a Fireball, too, on that Goblin Barrel. The Inferno Tower is going to take care, and this is it. Like, it's a small play, right? It's nothing too crazy. But we go in aggressive, knowing that we have that Inferno Tower at 3/4 health, so we can get a ton of value, and we can play a little bit more aggressive temporarily than we normally would. And we go in with a Hog there and a Goblin Barrel, and despite the Battle Ram finally connecting on that right tower, that's going to be GG. That was a really, really interesting match, and that's a deck that really performs well on ladder, too. So if a lot of you guys want to combo that Goblin Barrel in Hog Rider in a deck together, I think you'll have a lot of success with it. So here we go, Expo Master in the next match, and this time he is playing Expo, guys. So I don't think I'm going to do the deck selection. I hope you guys don't mind on this video, just because I kind of want to keep it a surprise what cards he uses. But again, all the deck links will be in the description below, as they always are on this video. So Lumberjack is going to get to his right tower, but now check this out, guys. The Master Hong, the opponent here, has played Tombstone and Lumberjack. Really heads up play by Expo Master. He's leaking Elixir. He's waiting to see what he's going to play next. He splits archers in the back. Now, there's a big mistake coming here from Master Hong. There it is. He sees that Night Witch. He knows there's no Lumberjack or Tombstone in cycle, and he doesn't have enough Elixir to play the Golem, and that is it. Of course, he has enough Elixir to play Lightning, but still, it's going to be a huge lock on this Expo here for Expo Master. Really putting the Master onto the Expo in this matchup here. So it's a tough Golem matchup, and obviously Master Hong at this point is going to be ready. So even though he got that early connection there, that was just a really heads-up play. He made it look easy, but again, he saw a Tombstone. Okay, that's fine. He saw a Lumberjack, and then he leaked Elixir, saw the Night Witch in the back. He knew he was at 6 Elixir, so he just dropped the Expo. I mean, what else is he going to do? He had no Lumberjack, he had no Tombstone, he had no Golem, or he had Golem in hand, but not enough Elixir to play it. Speaking of Golem, there's the Golem. So it's going to be a Golem playing the Expo right into the Golem here, guys, and now it's going to be difficult to break through, but we've already done so much damage, and of course we have the Inferno Tower in this deck, because, you know what? Would it be Expo Master if he's not playing Inferno Tower? No, he prefers Inferno Tower even in Expo decks, which traditionally use the Tesla. So here we go. It's going to be another 3/4 health Inferno Tower here left standing, and we're approaching double Elixir time. So let's see how Master Hong is going to play this here. Trying to get a little bit of chip damage, just keep our cycle going with an Ice Spirit there. And here comes the Archers, and there's the Expo. So probably we'll get a Lightning from the opponent here. Let's see what he does. A Golem or a Lightning? What are we going to see? It looks like it's going to be Golem. So Golem is, okay, it's going to be Lightning, excuse me. So we give up another like 100 or 200 damage from that Expo connection on the right tower, and then Ice Golem to block this baby dragon. So the opponent really hasn't gotten anything going here at all, guys. And we have another Expo on the board, and immediately, boom, the Golem comes down. So we have the Golem, or the opponent has the Golem, but now he's forced to use that Lumberjack, and just immediately Lumberjack's going to be absolutely burnt into by that Inferno Tower, and things are looking pretty good here for Expo Master against, you know, you can't pretty much find a more difficult matchup than Golem, Lumberjack, Tombstone, Lightning if you're an Expo player. It just goes to show that Expo, even if you are a hard counter, even in this hard counter meta, you can still have success. You can still play for a draw against matchups like this, or just get lucky with heads-up plays like we saw in the very beginning. So it's going to be a high Inferno Tower here, immediately targets onto that Golem and gets that Lightning out of the opponent there, causing the opponent with that high Inferno Tower to have to play a Lightning not getting too much value. That was a 6 Elixir Lightning on the Inferno Tower, and that was it. So a good patience there shown by Expo Master. Now he has 4 Archers on the board here. 2 of them will be deleted by that baby dragon, and we do finally give up some damage there to that Golem getting to the tower at 1391 HP remaining. But all we really need to do at this point is just poison cycle, and he goes for that opportunity right now. And again, a high Inferno Tower here, guys. Just another small tip that you guys can pick up in your own gameplay. If your opponent has Lightning, place the high Inferno Tower. Deny them the Lightning value. And there we go. The poison's down, and that's going to be GG against Golem Lightning. Expo wins. All right, so here we go into the last match that I have set aside for you guys. This is going to be an interesting deck too, kind of an interesting take on the Pompeo Minor Balloon Cycle deck. However, this one has Mini P.E.K.K.A in it. It's not a new deck by any stretch of the imagination, but I think you guys are going to enjoy the gameplay. And he starts out with just cycling a Zap on the right tower of the opponent here from Bren Esports. So here we go. It's going to be an Ice Golem in the back to intercept that Royal Ghost, and then the opponent comes in with an E-Wiz in the back as well. So just slow playing this early on. Fireball comes out from the opponent there. Now we know we have the Elixir advantage. Let's see how we respond to this E-Wiz. We're going to have an E-Wiz of our own. So an E-Wiz into the left lane. The opponent's going to have to respond to that, and he does with a log there, getting a little bit more chip damage onto our left. No, I take it back. No chip damage, and a little bit of a log too far back. So we go in with just a minor here, again, trying to find out what deck the opponent is playing here, and it looks like a giant deck, right? We have the Prince, we have Baby Dragon now. It really could even be like, I don't know. It's a weird giant deck is what it is. So Mini P.E.K.K.A goes into the Prince here, and again, just smart defense here. Nothing too aggressive, nothing too crazy. We haven't shown our win condition yet. Just a minor Mini P.E.K.K.A. And check this out. This is a win condition time, right? Because we don't have Mini P.E.K.K.A in cycle. We don't have Mega Minion in cycle. Our two best cards against a Royal Ghost Giant push in the left lane. So we're forced, and that was a beautiful minor there, predicting that Ewiz. He didn't get it there, but did you see where he placed that minor, guys? It was a really smart play there by Expo Master, even though he has to kind of try to tower trade there. We didn't even get the right tower down from the opponent, but knowing that we didn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A in cycle, Mega Minion, it just wasn't a good time to try to defend, right? He could have tried to defend with an Ewiz, but that's not going to do much of anything, right? Ewiz against a Royal Ghost, it will just get absolutely decimated. So here we go. It's going to be a Charging Prince in the left lane. Mega Minion played by Expo Master. He has Ice Golem, I believe, in cycle. Does he even need it? I'm just going to take the charge. He doesn't even care. He doesn't want to burn his cards, all his good counter cards, defending a charge on the King Tower, and he goes in with a balloon in the opposite lane here, the strong side tower. He knows he's probably going to have to take, well, not probably, he's definitely going to have to take both towers down, right, in order to win this match. So he goes in with that aggressive balloon play, taking that left tower down to 1394 HP. Fireball comes raining down on that Prince. Mini P.E.K.K.A didn't get that second hit, unfortunately, on that Prince, but we're going to be ready with some defense with that Ewiz. So Ewiz against that Prince. Minor comes in. We need to take that right tower down sooner rather than later here, and unfortunately he clips our Minor with that Ewiz, but a beautiful zap to go ahead and retarget and get that tower into Fireball range, and he does so there. So now we're going to go into sudden death overtime with 1901 remaining on our right tower, 1394 thanks to that balloon push we saw earlier on the opponent's left tower. So here it comes, another annoying Royal Ghost push. Royal Ghost will actually make connection with that tower, but we go in with a balloon Ice Golem. Fireball's going to go ahead and redirect that balloon to the King Tower, so a really nice heads up play there by the opponent, but we get a little bit of chip damage onto that left tower. 1202, 1385. It's really anybody's match, and this deck we're going against here, just got to always be very careful of that play, right? The Giant in the pocket, have to be ready with the Mini P.E.K.K.A every single time, because we don't have NATO, we don't have any sort of defensive building in this deck, and surprisingly, no Inferno Tower and no guards in this deck. So here we go. Ewiz getting a tremendous amount of value there on the left. It looks like we're just going to let this Royal Ghost, no, I stand corrected, we're not going to let the Royal Ghost go. Maybe he's going to try to do something here. Meanwhile, his Mini P.E.K.K.A gets to that King Tower for 1942, a few swings on that King Tower, and again, this time he's going to try the Giant at the bridge, and Ice Golem is going to immediately block that Prince. So really nice play there, and he figures the Mini P.E.K.K.A has things under control there, at least for momentarily on defense. We send in the Minor and the Balloon, a very aggressive play here by Expo Master. We have Ewiz back in rotation on defense. He uses the Fireball, the opponent there, on defense, so we have that Ewiz still standing there, able to defend against that Prince Giant push. And here it comes. It's an Ice Golem. It's the Balloon. Baby Dragon does make contact to the tower. 400. 292, and then boom, Expo Master gets the tower down with that Expo, and he drops the hog screamy emote. Very apropos for that match, guys. So I hope you came away, like we said, with a better appreciation of Expo Master. We'll be seeing him live in Tokyo. I will be actually meeting him again. I saw him at CCGS World Finals in London, but I will be taking off either today or tomorrow, depending on when I upload this video. And guys, go ahead and make sure you tune in. Check out Expo Master. Root on his team, especially if he's in your fantasy lineups. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way till the end, guys. I really appreciate it. Huge shout out to Stats Royale and Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.